Hey guys, real quick, I am just reaching out. This is the first time we've been able to go to live in a long time. I am so thrilled to be on here. And yeah, this is just a quick rundown. I've had several people kind of run into me or on Facebook or even run into my husband in person. And as you can see, I kind of have a couple things out here. Ooh. So um my Jeep, as soon as I lifted it, you guys, on the road, I thought my steering was bad. I thought it was out of alignment, and I would keep going in and going in and going in. And every time I'd get on the road, it would just be like darty back and forth. And I just from lane to lane. And they're like, there's nothing wrong with any of your steering components. We've already changed them all. And I'm like, what is going on? I can't even keep it in the lane half the time. Well, we live in a place where there's constant construction going on in the freeway. And when you're going 75 on the freeway and it's, there's construction and they've got the lanes changing, even though the super uneven lanes, if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's awful. And then you add the wind to it, and then you add a ton of other stuff to the scenario. And it's just awful. It's awful to drive the Jeep, right? And I have a soft top on mine. So then, it's kind of like a kite. So really quick, guys, basically what I found out is, if I can kind of show you really quick, I don't know if you can see this. Let me set it up so you can kind of see, hopefully. Okay, so how I was explained this is essentially when you lift your Jeep up, essentially the whole steering components go like this. So then you sit down and you try and drive your Jeep, and it just starts all over the place. But if you take it and you adjust those lower control arms, it pushes the front axle forward, and a caster that needs to be adjusted. A lot of people, including myself, didn't know that. So ended up happening was I finally found an awesome person. In fact, Northridge 4x4. Awesome. They're so cool. I took it in there, you guys, and I was like, hey, I can't figure this out. And they said, no, Crystal, you need to think of it as when you lift. So this is essentially my Jeep right now. When you lift it up, it pulls them in. So then your steering essentially is a lot more darty. So nothing essentially is wrong with my alignment being out or my steering components being bad. They at Big O kept telling me it's everything, the caster and everything set at factory settings. And then AJ over at Northridge 4x4 said, no. The minute you lift a Jeep, you no longer set it at factory settings. You need to push that out. So then it tracks much better. So then you're not getting that darty feeling in there. Ever since I did that, and in fact, mind you, let me touch base on that a little bit more. It was crazy because, what am I trying to say? So it was just nuts because every time I'd get on the freeway, I would have to go like 50 miles an hour because I could not keep it in the lane. And I told my husband, we drove to California and did the Rubicon. It was crazy. Not only were my tires were out of balance, so that added to the scenario, but to have that thing right there in that situation, driving on I-80 to California was quite scary, actually. It was not a fun drive for me. So now that we have done that, in fact, you actually have to do a special request. Some people will, and some shops won't do it. But if they push the caster out to between, I think it was between 4.5 to 7, depending on your pinion angle, that will help out a ton. Every time I take it to get aligned, they're like, it'll be done in 45 minutes, you're done. And then the minute I took it in there and said, hey, I don't want it set at factory settings anymore, I was told to push my caster settings out. that alignment, it takes a good, no joke, 4.5 to 5 hours. It's a big, big difference. And they never thought in a million years to do it. And now that Jeep right there drives so much better. It tracks so much better. And I'm so glad I did it because we were throwing parts at it and I don't have to do that anymore. So it's been awesome. I'm so happy. I just want to jump on here because I have some friends and some people that I saw on there noticing and just talking about how their Jeeps didn't track right. And it's a scary feeling when you can't keep your vehicle on the road. Even more so, I mean, at night with the wind and then a soft top. Essentially, it's a brick. It's a lifted brick in the wind with a kite attached. And then to add that situation, it's just not a good combination. It's kind of a recipe for disaster in my eyes. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly reach out to all my followers and just make this quick video. But if you guys did find this helpful and like the video, if you would please like, subscribe, and share, that helps us out a lot. And thanks so much for watching our Double Dominators YouTube channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys. Bye.